Welcome to Science and Technology Briefing. The content of the briefing includes Superintelligent AI, conscious machines. US and China must seize opening to discuss military AI risks. Nokia cuts 2026 profitability goal as AT&T loss hurts 5G unit. A mini Amazon.com gives hope to troubled Kosovo. Raimondo warns US chips push faces long delays in permit process. Superintelligent AI, conscious machines. Financial Times. The final episode of the Financial Times series on artificial general intelligence explores the question of conscious AI. The episode features interviews with Eugenia Kaida, founder and CEO of Replica, Anil Seth, professor of cognitive and computational neuroscience at the University of Sussex, and Henry Shevlin, director of the Leverhulme Center for the Future of Intelligence at the University of Cambridge. The discussion centers around whether consciousness can emerge naturally in powerful AI systems and the moral implications of developing conscious AI. The episode also touches on the growing attachment some users have to romantic chatbots. US and China must seize opening to discuss military AI risks. Nikkei Asia. The US and China should engage in dialogue to mitigate the risks posed by rapidly advancing military AI systems, according to Sam Bresnik, a research fellow with the Center for Security and Emerging Technology at Georgetown University in Washington. The two countries have each designated AI as a cornerstone of their military modernization strategies, yet China has not yet engaged in dialogue with the US on this issue. Bresnik suggests that the US should engage China on limiting the use of AI in the nuclear domain and in discussions on establishing standards for testing AI systems. Nokia cuts 2026 profitability goal as AT&T loss hurts 5G unit. Bloomberg. A mini Amazon.com gives hope to troubled Kosovo. Bloomberg. Kosovo-based tech firm Giraffa aims to become the mini Amazon.com of the Balkans, as it shifts its focus to e-commerce. The company is in talks with investors to secure financing for expansion into Bulgaria, Montenegro and Serbia, with hopes to triple its workforce and sales. Giraffa's plans reflect optimism for Kosovo's economy, which relies heavily on outside aid and remittances. The country's future depends on the success of companies like Giraffa and the optimism of its young citizens. Raimondo warns US chips push faces long delays in permit process. Bloomberg. US Commerce Secretary Gina Raimondo warns that efforts to build the domestic semiconductor industry could be delayed by years if companies are required to go through standard environmental reviews. The semiconductor sector has a significant environmental impact, including a large carbon footprint and the use of toxic chemicals. While Raimondo acknowledges the need to protect the environment, she states that building up the semiconductor industry is a national security priority and efforts to streamline the environmental review process are underway. China chipmaker seeks funds at $19.5 billion value as IPOs cool. Bloomberg. Chinese chipmaker Chongqing Memory Technologies has delayed its initial public offering, IPO, and is considering raising funds at a valuation of around 140 billion Chinese yuan, $19.5 billion, after discussions with regulators and prospective investors. The company, which makes memory chips, aims to expand capacity in anticipation of an increase in global tech demand next year. Chongqing had planned to file for an IPO on Shanghai's Nasdaq-style Star Board. How to China-proof the global economy? Foreign Affairs. The United States needs to adopt a new approach to its economic strategy towards China, according to a new report by Kurt M. Campbell and Rush Doshi in Foreign Affairs. The report argues that Washington should accept that the Xi regime will not change and instead actively manage the economic relationship with China to advance specific U.S. interests and respond to evolving geopolitical demands. The authors propose a more targeted and sophisticated economic model that tailors policies to achievable goals and uses a variety of creative tools. This includes reducing U.S. reliance on China in major supply chains, ensuring the West maintains an edge in sensitive technologies, and establishing new trading relationships with like-minded partners. The report also highlights the need for the United States to develop a sectoral trade strategy, focusing on specific sectors where interests converge, and to address the digital economy and emerging technologies. Additionally, the report emphasizes the importance of providing economic and infrastructure support to U.S. partners and allies as a way to compete with China's Belt and Road Initiative. Finally, the report urges the United States to reinforce the dominance of the dollar in global trade and finance to slow the rise of alternative reserve currencies. The coming wave, technology, power, and the 21st century's greatest dilemma. Foreign Affairs. The co-founder of DeepMind, Mustafa Suleyman, has warned that artificial intelligence, AI, and synthetic biology pose a serious threat to society if left unregulated. Suleyman argues that while these technologies offer great benefits, such as eliminating mundane labor and eradicating diseases, they also have the potential to be used for cyber attacks, engineered pandemics, and misinformation campaigns. Suleyman suggests that developers need to build appropriate controls into their technologies, and recommends regular audits, international cooperation, and measures to slow the pace of technological change in order to give regulators time to catch up.